need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Bring it back now, I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, my goodness.
No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there, thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Norman Powell. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Damien Lillard, and it's Little in at the 3, small forward. And for New Orleans, we've got Devontae Graham. He's out there with Josh Hart. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the 4. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, BA. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Shot is good by Nance.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency we're looking to establish.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
High IQ ball movement by Grant, making sure the ball gets to a wide open shooter.
And here's Portland. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
The crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly. It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Graham, that's good.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Yeah, and looking at Devontae Graham, he came into the league late, but he's shown he has no hesitation putting up shots.
Lillard outside. Back to Powell. Nance left side. Powell outside. 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. And you look at the shots Graham takes. 2/3 of them are from outside, Chris.
That's what he brings to the table. He's fired to score from deep. Just hope he maintains a decent efficiency in shot selection.
And Portland has possession, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Powell, lets the 3 fly. The Pelicans pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Powell. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
It's tipped. Here's Jones. Nice D from Nance. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Powell right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Blazers ball.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Trailblazers, slogging along so far, sitting at 10th place in the conference. And, of course, the Pelicans, 5 spots from the top.
Checking out Portland, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step. He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Graham against Lillard. With the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Graham. 26 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Who wants a t-shirt?
I can't hear you. Make some noise. Pelicans fan, your Pelicans dance team.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Zeller's checked in for Portland. McLemore comes in for Powell. A minute 31 left in the opening quarter. To the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Damien Lillard. That's his first personal foul.
Continuing to watch Sadaransky improve over time. I mean, he's a good teammate who accepts whatever role is asked of him.
Now here's Lillard, covered by Sadaransky. Pass to McLemore. To the left wing. Lillard with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Lillard can't get it to go.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
From 7 feet, tipped. Here's Temple. Here's Marshall. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And no good. For 3, here's Lillard. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 7. Sadaransky with it. Tries again. Yes, on the jumper. Sadaransky's got his second basket of the game.
Sadaransky works hard to create on offense. I mean, he finds his shot with the mid-range jumper.
Here's Nance. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Alexander Walker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Little. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, up by 2.
Pelicans fan, your Pelicans.
And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to them.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired.
Well, when you're guarding Damien Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Then McLemore out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Cody Zeller. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Little in at the 3.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Lillard up top. And in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who played really well. Pass to Covington. Here's McLemore. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Covington. Lillard outside. From deep 3-point range. Can't hit that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
That one drops for him. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Here's Lillard. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans in the lead. Hart goes in. On the wing, Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Valanciunas.
You got to respect Hart's range if you're the defense. He's proven to be dangerous from distance.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Put your hands up. And you at the top. And you in the middle. And you at the bottom. Make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Blazers making a change here. Here's a look at some stats for Damien Lillard.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Powell outside. Will it go? Drains the triple. Powell's got 5 points.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Pass to Jones. Ingram with the ball. Shoots over Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Pelicans now. Pass to Graham. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Jones. From deep. Oh, Covington with a block.
Nice work staying with guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on defense and swat shots back.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. The Pelicans pull it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Portland, 5.
Hayes is checked in for Jones.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Now Ingram. His last outing, we saw him score 22. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes with a screen. Graham for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Portland trailing here.
2 minutes.
Powell passes to Nurkic. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Temple comes in for Ingram. And it's Satoransky in for Hart.
Garrett Temple. Thomas Satoransky.
1:50 left in the second. Inside. Here's Covington. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Covington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The strength of Covington, willing these shots in, despite the D being very aggressive. Yeah, when you look at Robert Covington, a 3-and-D role player extraordinaire. First team all defense in 2018. And to me, he's still good.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham. And the jam by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
And C-Webb, the Blazers knew they needed to improve defensively. They traded Trevor Ariza and 2 first-round picks to acquire Covington.
Yeah, B.A., he's a perfect fit. For a long time, they needed a two-way wing player, someone who could defend his position and hit timely threes.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he hits it to tie the game. McLemore's gotten his first points of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive. punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Saturansky. He's got 5. Here's Marshall. Puts it up from 12. Count it. Good. And the Pelicans lead by 2. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Got a hand on it. Pass to Covington. Here's Simons. Powell outside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Yep, that one goes. Covington's got 8 points.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
Ram for 3. Sinks the tray.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
It's good if it goes. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pelicans on top, up.
Hey everybody, halftime is up. You've both experienced being the top 2 players on your respective teams.
That's generous.
Oh, you're saying that Kobe and Big Shot Rob were better than you, right?
No, I was talking about you, Kitty.
And now as we take a look at the first half, we've got the New Orleans Pelicans in a tight contest. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Robert Covington displaying all his skills today?
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Devontae Graham out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jones in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Nance. Count that bucket. Nance has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hart passes to Valanciunas. And here's Graham. For 3. The shot won't fall. And here's Lillard. He has 7. Here's Little. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nance. Over Jones. Nance can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Graham up top, who is stolen by Lillard. Powell passes to Lillard. Powell against Hart. The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right. And I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Nurkic a screen on Graham. Pass to Powell. Down low. Here's Nurkic. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas.
When you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damien Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Portland, 5.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
First team foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans, the
Here's Ingram. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started.
He said he didn't even care about basketball until they schooled him on the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. That's where it all started. The rest is rap.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up bested.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. New Orleans calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Zeller is checked in for Portland. A quick look at the best when it comes to the boards. Jonas Valanciunas, fourth.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside to win the drought. No good that time.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Powell.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Lillard. The three. Clock at 6. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
13 feet out. Here's Valanciunas. And it's rejected.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine. Zeller can send your shot back.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him. Marshall, he's checked in for Valanciunas.
Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Powell outside. Back to Lillard. Powell outside. Screen by Zeller. 5 to shoot. And Powell with the stuff.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Marshall, defended by Zeller. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Here's Marshall. Outside Hart. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Timeout called, the Blazers.
With the timeout.
And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Some changes for New Orleans. Temple comes in for Marshall, and it's Satoransky in for Hart. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Covington's checked in for Nance. Snell comes in for Little. Simons is checked in for Powell. And McLemore subbed in for Damien Lillard. Here's Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. The shot misses, and it's Portland the other way.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Snell. Pass to Zeller. Here's Snell. From the stripe. That shot off.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And so it's Portland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense.
All right, look who's coming to the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Tony Snell and Freddie Simons out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Zeller in at the 5, down low. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's McLemore. Back to Simons. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans cleared away. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jones. Good. And Graham with the setup. Graham's got 3 assists tonight.
Trailblazers, timeout.
It's about to be a T-shirt bonanza.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damien Lillard. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Valanciunas against Nurkic. Valanciunas passes to Hart. Uses the glass on the layup.
Solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Graham against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Lillard outside, 6 to shoot. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And here's Ingram outside, gets the 3 to fall.
Quick thinker. Ingram also knows he has the green light to shoot off the catch.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Lillard passes to Powell. To the right side. Lillard against Graham. Lillard into the lane. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lillard's gotten 4 this quarter. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here are the Pelicans now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Hart. Sent back.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Graham against Lillard. To the middle. Here's Nance. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. Ooh, poked away. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Powell with it. Hard covering. Lillard outside. Inside. Here's Nurkic. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
To the paint. Here's Little. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. New Orleans now, time running out. Hart passes to Ingram. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Hart against Lillard. Powell right side. Pass to Nance. Shot clock at 5. Here's Little. Graham covering. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Pelicans miss again.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Lillard against Graham. Nurkic a screen on Graham. To the inside from 6 feet away. And it's Nurkic getting it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Now Portland with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Graham against Lillard, and they recover it. Pass to Nance. Powell with it. He's covered by Hart. Lets it go from deep. Here's Little. Nurkic with the ball. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so